Good morning from Budapest. It's again time for a little photography vlog, and for this one here I've come to Hungary and we arrived yesterday after 8 or 9 hours of train ride, so it was quite a long time in the train, but as we arrived we still managed to squeeze in a few hours of exploring. So we went up to Fisherman's Bastion, which is a popular spot here in the city, and it's really beautiful. I found like 3 or 4 spots where I could set up my camera up there, and yeah, this morning I'm heading there, gonna see which one I'm gonna pick for sunrise. So decision will be made if I want to photograph into the direction of the sun, so I want the sun in the frame, or if I just want the side light. So have to do a little more exploring this morning, and it's like more than half an hour to get there. So I'd say see you up there. So I've had a quick look around, and out of the 4 shots I was talking about, at least one is not working this morning, because the buildings which were lit up yesterday over at the other side of the Danube River are no longer lit. But that's okay, it makes it easier to decide this morning. I'm now here at one of the entrances to the Fisherman's Bastion, and this is one shot, the other one is over at the other side. And I'm not 100% decided yet which one I'm gonna photograph. This one is away from the sun, so sun's up there. The other one's direction of the sun, and I kind of want to get both, but that's never a good idea. So really have to decide. So I'm gonna set up now, just checking one exposure with high ISO, how it looks, if there's blue hour already, because currently it looks quite dark still. Too dark, because then this orange light is too dominant in the photo normally. So usually you have to wait until there's a kind of an equilibrium between the orange light and the blue light of the sky. So then the orange light isn't so dominant anymore. Otherwise you just have a color cast and it doesn't look so good. So gonna do this now, take a test shot, and then gonna head to the other side and see what I see there. And one of those photos hopefully works out. And when the sun's up, actually, the third photo could be one with a telelens, so zooming in on one of the churches here, which could look very nice in a close-up. But that's still an hour, so gonna have to do some work now here, and I'm gonna explain a bit more once the sun comes up. So I've now come over to the other side and decided to photograph this view here through this archway, and actually sun should be up somewhere over there. If I position my camera right, will even be in the frame, but I don't need this actually. I just need the sun shining in here. But all you can see there is also deep clouds, so I'm not sure if the sun's coming up, but in this direction at least I already have a blue sky, which in this direction didn't work. It was just black, and what I told you, there was no equilibrium. So here, if I wait like 10 more minutes, I might get a beautiful orange to blue color cast. So not a color cast, color contrast, and this is gonna work hopefully. And also what I'm trying to do, trying to align this light bulb with the turret in the background, and maybe I can show you on the camera, hopefully, because it's usually very small here. So you can see here, this the light and there's the turret, and try to position them in a way that they nearly touch themselves. And hopefully this is gonna look good in the final photo. I'm gonna take some long exposures now, using bracketing, 3 exposures, and then do focus stacking. So to the background, onto the turret, and then focused here on the foreground. It would be possible to get everything sharp within 1 frame if I would shoot with f11, I think, but I always try to be on the safe side. So if I have time, I just take bracketing and focus stacking. In the end, if I just need one of those focus stacked shots, doesn't matter. I just take the photos when I'm there, and in the end I can still decide which photos to use. But now gonna wait a bit longer, and hopefully the sun also breaks through those thick clouds or this haze in the background, I think around sunrise it could spread a bit and I could be lucky, but if it's not today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Well, as with nearly all popular spots, especially when they are in a city, once it gets closer to sunrise or after sunrise, it gets a bit crowded, but luckily on my side here, there are not many people because all the ramparts with the views are over there. And yeah, it's quite okay for me. When people are over there, I can get them out of the photo later because I'm on a tripod, and as long as they move, I just take many photos and then do a little bit of retouching in Photoshop. Yeah, actually, I don't think the sun will peek through, or, oh yeah, just as I'm saying this, look over there. There's a little bit of red in the sky, very soft, but yeah, I might get some sunshine here after all if I stick around a little longer, maybe half an hour after sunrise. But this doesn't matter so much because the blue hour was very nice, and I'm gonna show you a few shots now. Let's see. So getting closer here. So there's a nice color contrast about which I was talking between the orange and the blue. And yeah, now I'm gonna stick around a little longer, see what happens when the sun comes up. For now, yeah, as I said, other people arrive now taking photos because it's really beautiful spot up here. And yeah, I'm glad I came up, and I have a few more days. Maybe I come up tomorrow. Maybe I'm a bit more lucky with the clouds now, but yeah, for now, just gonna enjoy the view a bit. And yeah, the light's going off now, so it's always good to be early, because if you want to catch the lights, usually they go off a bit before sunrise, and if you want to have both in the photo, you need to do some time blending and be on the tripod, so always be there early. Good, enough talking for now. I'm gonna now hope for the sun to appear over there. So after all this talk about color contrast and equilibrium, I quickly want to show you what I mean by that. So we're here in Lightroom, and this is the first photo I took, just the test shot in the direction away from the sun. And you see what I told you, the sky in the background, it's very black, and the dominant color in the image is this reddish orange glow. And yeah, that's just the color cast all over the place. It doesn't look very nice. So I went to the other side and took some photos, and still the orange light is very dominant. Here we have a blue sky which kind of competes against it, but it's not a really good color contrast because the orange light is very energetic, very dominant, and this little bit of blue doesn't work to create an equilibrium light. So as we progress through the morning, you see the blue gets more prominent, the yellow a little less so, and then here it starts to create this equilibrium. The light of the city, because I'm now using much shorter exposures, which you see here, are not that dominant anymore, and the sky can really create this equilibrium. And here's kind of the final shot where the orange is diminished very much and you have a lot of blue, and now I think we're just past the equilibrium. And what I usually do over such a morning, take a lot of photos and just keep my camera in place, and then in the end I'm gonna blend some of those and create the best version of everything. But always keep that in mind. If you photograph too early, the lights of the city or the artificial light will be just too dominant and create a color cast of the complete image, and you just have to wait for that moment when both balance each other. Okay, so that's the little excursion here. I haven't actually processed this photo yet, and this is the closest I can show you to the final version. Now let's head back to the video and show you the other photos I took. So as you can see behind me, there wasn't much of a sunrise this morning, so the sun peeked through for just a few seconds over there, but the light was never strong enough to illuminate this beautiful architecture here. So look around, it's so beautiful, and I could take like photos in every direction if only I had some light now, but maybe tomorrow. So I think I've already decided to come back, but also gonna explore a bit of the city today. Maybe I find something better. There's a lot of beautiful viewpoints on this side of the river, so also in this direction and yeah, in this direction. So I think this side's called Buda. So you basically have the castles here, and also this is a little elevated so you can look down on the city. And we're staying somewhere over there in Pest. It's like 3.5 kilometers to get here, so not ideal in terms of photography, so I have to walk quite a bit every morning, but it was just easier to find something over there. And look at this, it's so beautiful even with a grey sky, and I can't wait to explore a bit more and show you more of the city now. So another morning here in Budapest, and I'm again here at the viewpoint I was yesterday, and it looks, unfortunately, looks exactly the same. So no sunrise light, no colorful sky, and the forecast actually was quite good for this morning, and I was very hopeful to get good light this morning. That's why I came back. But yeah, as I got up here and get my first glimpse at the eastern sky, it was a bit disappointing, because now I'm actually here at the same place getting the same photo as yesterday. But I'm gonna stick around a little longer than yesterday, because when I was at the way down yesterday, the sun peeked through for a few minutes again, and I was unfortunately already far away from this point here, and I think this could have been a nice photo. And yeah, all I need today is for the sun to appear maybe a bit earlier, and then this could look nice. Otherwise, yesterday evening I photographed at a viewpoint down at the bridge. The viewpoint was beautiful also when the lights went on, but yeah, also I didn't get any light for sunset, so stuck again with a blue hour. And yeah, that's kind of the theme always. When you don't have good weather or the conditions you need, you can always shoot blue hour, but yeah, with time this gets boring. I think I had the same exactly 1 year ago when I was in Malta. Also lots of blue skies, but yeah, that's how it is. Today I'm gonna explore a bit more, maybe find something which would also work a bit better in blue hour. Don't depend so much on the sky, but yeah, for now I just have to stick around a bit longer and hope for some light this morning. Otherwise, yeah, it's still beautiful, and especially in the morning, if you come up here in the afternoon or around noon, evening, many people, this morning it's even less than yesterday, so quite nice. So it's already the third evening here in Budapest, and yeah, yesterday really turned out to be a very nice day. So I stayed up, as I said, at the Fisherman's Bastion, and the sun came through just as I wanted. So it was perfect, got the perfect photo I think, and also the day was nice, beautiful. Did a lot of scouting and also scouted this viewpoint here, which you see behind me. And yeah, you see down there the chain bridge, and behind it I think it's Parliament, so the big building there. And this one looks beautiful when it's lit, so maybe in half an hour. And yesterday I photographed it over there from the other bridge. And yeah, now I came to this viewpoint to get the final photo of the trip maybe. I'm not sure if I'm gonna head out tomorrow morning. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about is when it's windy and you're shooting with a long lens like I do on exposed setting, you'll always have a bit of shake. But if you have a center column in your tripod like I have, and you put your tripod on on concrete, you just extend the center column and let it also hit the bottom here. And this is rock solid now. There's no shake at all. If I had the center column extended a bit and this would only rest on the three tripod legs, there would always be a little bit of wobble when the wind gusts come. But now this way, it's very solid and I don't have to worry. And yeah, now just have to wait a bit, maybe half an hour, and hopefully get a photo. So that's the moment I've been waiting for. You see behind me, everything's now lit or starting to be lit. So the lights on the bridge going on, then the lights at the Parliament building, everything. And yeah, now it's really money time to get the photos. So as usual, I'm doing bracketing just to be sure to get the whole dynamic range, and having 2-second timer just to reduce a bit of shake. Used live view, zoomed in, made sure I have the focus nailed, and yeah, now it's just taking many photos as it transitions into blue hour now. And yeah, the light will change, so I think I already said this, so the farther or the later it gets, the less of the blue will shine through. The city lights will get more and more dominant, and yeah, you just have to find the right equilibrium, and that's why you just take many photos throughout the evening. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And then hopefully I have a photo to show you.